back to the WYKE Chamber Report. We hope you like the music as well. We're here with Diane Bedard with naturecoaster.com. Did a lot of information about what an online magazine is, how it's beneficial for your advertisers as well as your readers. But I want to know, how did you get into this? Because as you said before, you're at heart a writer and a storyteller. How does that transfer then into this idea of starting naturecoaster.com? How did that happen?
In 2003, I purchased a franchise for Travel Host magazine for Pasco, Hernando, and Citrus counties. And Travel Host is well known by the traveler, but not so well known by the local advertiser.
Yeah.
And it only distributed in hotel rooms.
Makes sense for a travel magazine, right?
Yep. So my job was to sell the area to people that were visiting as the publisher of a travel magazine for the local area. And I did very well, but I didn't make enough money at it.
There's the key piece, right?
Remember me telling you about driving around and getting people to sign? Yep. Me and the minivan did a lot of miles.
So we didn't want to do that anymore, right?
No. I actually went bankrupt doing it. And so then I went through this period in my life in 2010 when the Gulf Coast oil spill hit. That was the nail in the coffin. I was done publishing. And I was looking for a job. And for 2 or 3 years, I did some freelance work and I had a couple short gigs and I was kind of finding myself. Nobody really wants a 50-year-old marketing lady that has been self-employed. It's not corporate America's idea of who to hire.
Yeah.
So back I am to entrepreneurism, and I got in a real bad situation and I got hurt. I almost died.
Oh.
In August of 2013. So I was in Gainesville for like 3 months, and then I had to relearn how to walk, and I had to relearn how to write, and I'm stuck in a chair at home healing after I'd gone through. So in December of 2013, I'm sitting there in this chair, and I'm going, what am I going to do with my life? And a friend of mine said, why don't you take the magazine online? And I went,
do you love that friend?
yes, yes. So I taught myself WordPress while I'm sitting in the chair and my head's clearing from all the drugs in the hospital. And I realized that I would never continue it if I didn't make money at it. So it's one thing while you're sitting in a chair stuck, but at some point you start healing and you're like, okay, is this my vocation or am I looking for another job? So I started charging $36.50 to be in the business directory.
It's a start though, right?
Yes. Well, and I don't really have readership at that point. And it's really just people I'd done business before, honoring my vision, so to speak. And
investors, we call those investors.
Thank you, you're right. So I had worked with all the tourism organizations for the 3 counties, and they had put together this FAM tour, familiarization, which is where they take writers and other people who are going to help promote an area, and they put them on a tour. And they hadn't had enough people to do it. So they called me up and they said, Diane, would you go on the FAM tour? I said, okay. I met Robin Draper, who's the founder of Authentic Florida, which is a very successful blog. And she began mentoring me. And God bless that woman. The first thing she said was, you don't have an email list? You need to get an email list. You need an email list. So I started then. And it's just built bit by bit. Because I started it myself, at some point I was going crazy doing the website stuff. Figuring out why this isn't working and how to figure out how that's going to work. And my husband said, why don't you call Stephen Phelps? a member of our church. I think he does that work. And Stefan wanted to start his own business at the same time, so I was their first client.
Oh, that's exciting.
Him and Luke designed the logo.
Which you can see right there.
See?
On this beautiful mug.
I
And the
came
bag.
up
Can we
with-
talk about the bag? I know what's happening in Florida's Nature Coast because I'm a nature coaster.
Be a nature coaster.
Be a nature coaster. So anyway,
So I was their first customer, and they built me the website the way it is now. And they're still the brains behind the organization. If I want any changes, improvements, I call Kelp up, that's the name of their agency, and they take care of it. They tell me how much it's going to cost and how long it takes, and we get it done.
so this all started really from 2013, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Really,
has just
2014 is when it started to more take shape.
and built itself up, and now you have someone doing the back end. You can focus on the writing, the selling, all of that
Yes.
important bulk stuff. And actually, I want to bring up: have you won any awards or gotten any recognition for this?
Heck yes.
Can you tell I knew the answer to that already? So let's talk about that. Is it for your writing?
Some is for the writing and some is for the website. So Robin Draper, my mentor, got me involved with Florida Outdoor Writers Association and with Florida BlogCon, both of whom have been huge helps in getting better at what I do. So in 2017, we won Best Local Blog for the whole state.
That's huge.
Number one,
That's
whole state.
huge.
Little tiny nature coast.
That's phenomenal. And I like to point out, we have so much talent here working on moving not only Citrus County, but surrounding areas, but we, of
Yes.
course, like to focus on citrus. So much talent here. It's absolutely amazing. And that's only one of the awards that you've won, correct?
Yes, in 2018, we came in third for the whole state, same organization. Let's see here, I've won several writing awards from Florida Outdoor Writers, and my first promotional piece was done at WKYE.
So it's almost coming right back,
And we won
right back
with that.
around. That's phenomenal. We're going to take a quick break and come back with Diane and talk a little bit more, I think, about why, again, it's so important when you've won these awards for writing, how that really benefits your advertisers, and some other great offerings that Nature Coaster and Diane are doing for our local nonprofits, our local organizations right here in Citrus County. So we'll be back with that in just a minute.